Okay, we'll proceed to the next slide. Okay, what can you say about this picture?
Um, I can see that there is a person in a wheelchair.
Yes.
See,
Yes, correct.
they are team and gather together.
Yes, you're right. So as we can see, there is a person with a wheelchair, and there are also people standing together with her, So it looks like it is a diverse group. It looks like a diverse group, and we have this a person with disability, but the group looks like treating this person very very fairly. Okay, we'll proceed to the next slide because the picture talks about accommodation. So, accommodation is the way of life. It can take place in two ways: adaptation and accommodation. Adaptation refers to the process of biological adjustment, while accommodation implies the process of social adjustment. Accommodation permits harmonious activity together in a social situation. So, it permits harmonious activity together. So it doesn't matter if there is a person sitting on a wheelchair. It doesn't matter if there is a blind person, because this group of people respect this person. They respect this individual. They respect the uniqueness of each individual, and that is accommodation. There should be someone who will adjust for this type of person. There will be someone who will adjust if there is someone who needs help, if there is someone who needs a hand, if there is someone who needs an eye. So there should be someone to adjust, and there should also be someone who is adapting to the changes. That's it. So next slide. Okay, how about this picture? It looks interesting. It looks like a slogan actually. So, what can you say about the next picture?
I can say that there's a lot of people with different skin color.
Yes,
And
you're
I
right.
think they are belong from around the world, but
Yes.
they come together.
Yes, it looks like it's from a slogan actually. So we can see that there are these, it looks like a children. We have here small children holding their hands, but you can see that there's a difference with with these children or with these people. The color of their dresses, the color of their skin, it is different. But what's similar is that they're holding each other. It doesn't matter. They are freely holding each other. It looks like they come together. So the word signifies that it doesn't matter from where you are or what is your origin or your nationality. It doesn't matter, because we are here to work together, not to discriminate other, not to pinpoint about the differences. We are here to work as one. We'll proceed to the next slide. Okay. Can you please read the slide?
Assimilation is a
Yes.
fundamental social process. It is that process by which individuals belonging into different culture are united into one.
Yes.
Successful accommodation set the stage for an additional consequences of human interaction,
Yes.
namely assimilation.
Yes, you're right. That's what I said, that we come together because of assimilation. It doesn't matter from where are you. We do not have differences. We should embrace differences, and we should embrace our similarities. Our similarities is what binds us. Our differences is what makes us unique as a person. That is the concept, or that is the mindset that we should be having as a person. That is the mindset that we should be having as a person living in this world. We're diverse. We're so diverse with culture and beliefs and traditions. Now I want to ask you, from our activity on the Venn diagram, is there a positive social process? Do you think there's cooperation, there's assimilation, accommodation?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
There
That's
is
nice.
a lot of positive process because it is a partner work. We need
Yes,
we need
right.
a cooperation to do the activity.
Yes.
And with this, and with accepting our difference and similarity,
Yes.
there is a accommodation and assimilation.
You're right. So I will just paraphrase what you have said. You said that there's cooperation because it is a partnered work. So it will not work if you will be only working and Samantha was not there. So there's also assimilation and accommodation because we are distinguishing on the Venn diagram the similarities and differences. And like what you have said earlier, that it is nice that we are here to be aware of this and respect what is the differences and what is the similarities. That's right, that's good. Now, after we have discussed the positive social process, we will now discuss the bad social process. So this is the disjunctive and dissociative social process. So what is this disjunctive and dissociative social process? So social process which lead to negative results is called dissociative process. This social process results in disintegration or of society. This is also known as disjunctive social process. Competition and conflict are example of dissociative social process. Now we'll move to the next slide. Okay, what can you say on the picture? Again. What can you say on the picture?
I can say that they are pulling the rope.
Yes.
They are like competing with each other.
Yes, you're right. It looks like they are competing with each other. It looks like a game actually. It's very familiar. It looks like tug of war actually. It is a fun game. It is a Filipino game played usually by Filipinos or a child. It is a larong lahi game. The tug of war, we usually play it for leisure or for enjoyment. So, why do you think this illustration was presented? Competition is one of the dissociative form of social process. It is usually the most fundamental form of social struggle. It appears when there is an insufficient supply of anything human desires. So, why there is a tug of war, or why does these people is pulling this thing on the opposite sides, like they are quarreling or there is a competition, everyone wants to win. Like what I've said, that the picture looks like a tug of war. The tug of war is a fun Filipino activity or fun game that we do for leisure and for fun. So why did we associate it with competition? It is because these fun games and these fun games or laro ng lahi games or for leisure time games can be a competition game, can be something worse instead of giving us enjoyment or giving us fun. Because sometimes there are people who do not like to who do not like losing games, so they do not want to accept it on their own. So guys, what do you think the reason there is a competition?
Because we always want to win.
Yes, because there are people who always want to win. There is this strong desire in them that I can't lose this game. They have this pride within them. So they are like competing with their own self. So this is the competition. This is not just a competition because you want to win. This is a competition within yourself also. You are competing with yourself. That's right. So we'll proceed to the next.